What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about the upcoming collaboration cards in ROX. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in ROX? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. So if you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. But before we start the card reviews, I just want to address one of the most frequently asked questions in my channel. And that is, any updates for your LKN? What's your progress for your LKN? When will you post a new progression video for your LKN?
Daddy, chill.
Guys, relax. The reason why I am not yet uploading any progression videos about my LKN is because I haven't really made any significant progress for my build for a few weeks now. I've been saving up all my crystals for the upcoming collaboration event. And this video right here will tell you why it is better to put your progress on hold and save up your resources for the upcoming collaboration event. At first, I wasn't really that excited about the upcoming collaboration event, simply because of how overpowered the gold cards that will come during this time. If you were able to watch my video where I discussed some of the leaked information about the upcoming gold cards, you already know right there that having those gold cards in the game will definitely be a game changer in both the PvE and PvP space of the game. However, when ROX released the details of the upcoming blue cards for this event, I was shocked of how good and honestly overpowered these blue cards are. And this is what triggered me to save up my crystals and wait for the upcoming collaboration event on June 18. So without further ado, let's check out the upcoming cards for this event. I think I will first run through the gold cards because these are not going to be prioritized by majority of the players anyway. Most likely, the big spenders are the ones who will target these gold cards. So first is the undefeatable Ken-O gold card. There will be two cards for this character. One for the armor, which is going to be the day card, and one for the accessory, which is going to be the night card. The armor will give the player a max HP of 42% and 70 vitality. That is a pretty good card that is also very useful for all classes in the game. The accessory card is for the crit type builds, as it provides a 35% crit damage bonus and a 17.5% final crit. However, what really makes this card special is the set effect when equipping both the day and night cards. You will be able to summon Rao in battle, and he can deal 2400% weapon attribute physical damage. Again, I've said this in my previous video, that damage multiplier from these set effects are so freaking high. On top of that, once that has been triggered, it will also grant the player a 50% buff for both the physical attack and crit damage bonus. What? And this buff will last for 10 seconds. I mean, what can I say? That is just OP. Like, the 10-second duration is a very long time, especially in MVP and mini hunts. So I'm pretty sure that the crit type build spenders will go after these two cards. Next is the Conqueror Gold cards, which also has two variants that you can equip in your shoe and weapon. The shoe card will be the day variant, while the weapon card will be the night variant. The day card will give the player 105 vitality, which is massive, as well as a 52.5% neutral attribute resistance. Again, those stats are so freaking high, coming from a single card in the game. For the weapon card, you will gain 35% final physical and magical damage bonus. Another strong stat that can cater for both the physical and magical type characters.
Nice.
Similar to the previous set effect, you will summon a character in the anime which will help you in battle. It will also deal 2400% weapon attribute adaptive damage. On top of that, it will grant the user a 20% damage increase for MVP and mini monsters for 10 seconds.
You serious?
Moving on to the next set of gold cards, which are the Shinken successor cards. The two variants are for the cloak and headgear card slots. For the cloak, you will get a max HP of 42% as well as a 52.5% fire attribute resistance. For the headgear, you will get a 17.5% final magic damage bonus and magic attack. Similar to the previous gold cards, you will summon Kenshiro and he will deal 1800% weapon attribute magic damage. The buff for this set effect is the 50% increase in magic attack and 25% increase in magic penetration. And for the last set of gold cards, which are the legendary savior cards, the two variants are for the weapon and accessory card slots. For the weapon, you will gain a 35% increase in physical attack, while the accessory gives you a 35% increase in final physical damage bonus. The set effects will deal 1800% weapon attribute physical damage. And the buff will grant the user a 50% increase in physical attack and 25% increase in physical penetration. And those are the upcoming gold cards from the Fist of the North Star collaboration event. To be honest, these gold cards are very strong and overpowered, but I'm pretty sure that getting these cards in the event will not be a walk in the park. That is why majority of the player base would rather go for the blue cards than the gold cards. Now that we've covered the gold cards, let's now talk about the main event of this video.
Baby, that's what I've been waiting for.
Which are the upcoming blue cards for the collaboration event. And boy, let me tell you that these cards are so strong and so good that they are even better than some of the gold cards in previous collaboration events.
Oh, are you kidding me?
This is the main reason why I started saving up my resources, because I really want to get a hold of some of these cards. The first card on our list is the Toki Headgear card. From the stats alone, it is already better than the Juno Elemental Enhancement cards. It gives you a 30% neutral and holy enhancement stat. Next is the Toki Cloak card, which is also good, as not only does it give you a 45% wind attribute resistance, but it also gives you a 60 vitality on top. To put things into perspective, the vitality given by this blue card is already on par with the Gold Colossal Titan card. Of course, the gold card will still be better because of the added set effect. Next is the Ryu weapon card. Now, I think this is a first in ROX, as this card provides 3 elemental enhancement stats. It gives the player a 30% shadow, ghost, and poison enhancement stat. If you compare this with the other blue cards with elemental enhancement stat, this is by far the highest enhancement that you can get. Moving on to the other Ray card for the shoe card slot, this will give you a 45% fire attribute resistance and 60 vitality. Again, another solid card that provides additional survivability. Next is the Rue card. Am I saying the name right? This is an accessory card that provides a 30% fire and wind enhancement. This is also a new combination in the game, as usually, we have a fire and earth or wind and water combination. What makes this card special is that it provides you a 30% enhancement buff. To have a better comparison, the elemental enhancement blue cards for the accessories only provide a 15% enhancement buff. So basically, this one card already gives you double value. Which is good because instead of having, for example, 2 phenomena cards, you can just use this one card and have a free card slot available.
Yes, sir.
Next is the Rue Armor card, which gives you a 60 vitality and a 24% max HP. Now in my opinion, this is the best armor card out of the 3, simply because the stats are more well-rounded. The other 2 armor cards will only counter specific elements in the game. However, if you are hunting specific types of monsters, then of course, the elemental counters will be more useful. Moving on to the Kenshiro accessory card, this will grant you a 30% earth and water enhancement. Again, a new elemental combination used in this card. And last but not the least, but in my opinion, probably the best card out of the 8, is the Kenshiro weapon card. It gives you a 30% bonus damage to small and medium monsters.
Oh my god! Wow!
The reason why I am saying that this is the best card out of the set is because having 2 size modifier stats in one card is very rare. The 30% bonus damage is even greater than the Alien Pedant gold card from the Ultraman collaboration event.
God, please, no! No! No!
So I think this will be one of the most sought after cards during the event. Now you know the reason why I haven't posted any progression updates for my LKN. What are your thoughts on the upcoming collaboration cards in the game? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.